Hello, everyone.
Good morning.
Thanks for being here. I know it's a nice day, so it's not too bad to be out here. At first, I wasn't sure if I wanted to come because I knew the weather might be bad, but it's October. But thanks for being here. I just wanted to tell you a little bit about myself. I guess George gave me a pretty good introduction. I'm from Houston. I've loved cooking, not all my life, but I learned in college when I was an undergrad, kind of out of necessity because I had to learn and to survive, I guess. And also that I was starting to learn to cook at the same time I started losing my vision. And I have an autoimmune condition that's called neuromyelitis optica, or NMO, and what it is, it's similar to MS, where my immune system attacks my neurological system. So it affected my optic nerves over time, and that's how I gradually lost my vision. And it was the same time that I started losing my vision that I started really loving to cook, and it was kind of a weird paradox at the time, I guess. And for me it was difficult because I thought I would have to give up something that I really loved to do. But I'm a very determined person, as I think many people here are, and I think that's something that I really didn't discover in myself until much later. And I think something that a lot of us forget is how capable we really are, and we don't give ourselves enough credit for what we're able to do. Our human bodies and our minds are much more resilient than we think they are, and I think we learn to adapt to any sort of changes that happen in our lives. We learn to work around certain obstacles and certain challenges, and I think that's exactly what happened in me. Is I didn't take no for an answer, and so through people like the counselors and the instructors at DARS, the Division for Blind Services, I wouldn't be where I am today, but they helped me get back on my feet and learn how to use a knife again and read Braille and learn orientation mobility, learn how to get around campus and just become an independent person again, and how they taught me and instilled a confidence in me that I could be a giving member of society and not someone that it would be useless. And I think that was a hard lesson for me to learn, but I learned it. And I think that everyone here has that capability as well, regardless of whether you have a disability or not, or whatever challenges that you have in life, whether it be physical, mental, emotional, whatever it is, I think, or just our circumstances. So I think that, you know, you really should keep at it and just really follow your heart and do what you love. And it may not be easy at the beginning, and I think there's a lot of things that you do have to kind of learn to get around, and that's really what adaptation is really all about. And it's what vision loss has actually taught me, is that things aren't always easy, and you don't always get what you want, but if it's something that you really have your quote-unquote eyes set upon, then you really find a way to go about it and achieve it. And I think I'm living proof that that's happened because I love to cook, and I was able to win a title of Master Chef. I love to write, and I got my master's degree in creative writing. So I hope that that is something that's inspiring to all of you, and just really look within yourselves and find that inner strength, because I know it's all there. And lastly, I just want to kind of leave you with a little bit of something that I learned from the show. Surprisingly, aside from cooking, I learned a lot more even about myself, and something that I take to heart with me almost every day, and I think about, and I think it's a good message for a lot of people out there, is actually something that Gordon Ramsay told me, and it was when I was getting my apple pie judged, and that's kind of a famous scene, so I'm sure some of you have seen that. And it was when I was really doubting myself and not sure, because baking is definitely not my forte, because baking involves exact measurements, and I can't really taste things, and then they go in an oven and I can't see what's going on in the oven. So baking's not my forte. So I made this apple pie that I didn't think was good, and it was just really difficult, and I really thought it was my day to go home, but it turned out to be pretty good. And then I was upset because I just I didn't think I would pass, and then I was like, I couldn't believe that it would actually taste good, and I was just overcome with a lot of emotion. And then what Gordon Ramsay actually said to me was, I need to stop doubting myself, start believing in myself, and that's what my message is for all of you as well. And he said, just be bold. So thank you.